Hello world! Welcome to Pendragon Poetry 12. This today is going to be all about William Butler Yeats. I'm currently over a valley. Better acoustics so when you're higher up. Anyway, so William Butler Yeats. He was my second poet, my first true poet. Story goes, 1996, I've just got into Barnsley Music College on the back of playing some psychedelic twiddly bass in my audition to beat me go over, and I got in. I was never really cut out for the academic life, and I was only there really for my student loan and my grant, which he had in those days, and which all went on my hedonism, my inner journey of discovery. In the middle of which, I get into a guy called Alistair Crowley, the sort of the English mystic, and I took a book of poetry out of his from Barnsley Library, and it was alright, a bit psychedelic. And then at the beginning, in the introduction, it said, William Butler Yeats said, Alistair Crowley never wrote a line of poetry in his life. But I didn't know the difference at the time. So I'm mentioning this to my intellectual girlfriend, she'd never sleep with me, Leslie Guy, and she said, she gave me a copy of William Butler Yeats. So one night, I'm in my student rooms, getting stoned, drinking wine, listening to Yeats, reading Yeats, and it struck me, this epiphany. I'm a poet. I'm lost in his words. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. It's crazy. And 23 years later, you know, I still am, and that initial impulse, it's been vindicated and honoured, and I was right. I am a poet. Anyway, so, to Yeats. An Irishman, he's from Sligo, North West Ireland, as is my granny's granny. I think it's called Annie O'Boyle. And I've got O'Boyle blood. So, like, the Irishness is one of the three main pillars of Yeats's poetry, you know, the Gaelic mythology and the sort of Irish striving for independence. You know, the independence was happening in his lifetime. Then there's also his unrequited love for Maud Gonne. Never, like this barren, never consummated. And then, you know, he finally married when he turned 50, you know. Finally, his esotericism, like I said, because he was a member of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn with Crowley and other sort of spiritualist groups. His wife, when he finally married, she was an automatic writer, which he really dug, spiritualist and stuff. So that's Yeats, the blend of Ireland, unrequited love, and spiritualism created this genius poet of the 21st century, of the 20th century. And I can't think, in the 21st century, there's nothing like him today. That he was like the pure seam of Parnassus when it was in his writing, as opposed to, I think poetry these days has been a bit dumbed down. There's nothing like Yeats. Perhaps he was the last true poet. Who knows? So I'm going to read some of his work. I like the more lyrical ones, the more esoteric ones. So, down by the Sally Gardens. Down by the Sally Gardens, my love and I did meet. She passed the Sally Gardens with little snow-white feet. She bid me take love easy, as the leaves grow on the tree. But I, being young and foolish, with her would not agree. In the field, by the river, my love and I did stand, and on my leaning shoulder, she laid her snow-white hand. She bid me take life easy, as the grass grows on the weirs. But I was young and foolish, and now I'm full of tears. The Lake Isle of Innisfree. I will arise and go now, and go to Innisfree, and a small cabin build there of clay and wattles made. 9 bean rows will I have there, a hive for the honey bee, and live alone in the bee loud glade. And I shall have some peace there, for peace comes dropping slow, dropping from the vales of the morning to where the cricket sings. There midnight's all a glimmer, and noon a purple glow, and evening full of the linnet's wings. I will arise and go now, for always night and day I hear lake water lapping with low sounds by the shore. While I stand on the roadway or on the pavements grey, I hear it in the deep heart's core. Yeah. Alright, Days. I'm going to sing a song now. When I sing Yeats, she always comes running. So this is The White Birds. It's the only poem I've ever put to music. But there's just something, his words, my head, my poetry, all kicked off to create this. And I'm actually going to sing it a cappella. I usually do it in A minor. I would that we were, my beloved, white birds on the foam of the sea. We tire of the flame of the meteor before it can fade and flee. and the flame of the blue star of twilight hung low on the rim of the sky. As awaked in our hearts, my beloved, a sadness that may not die. A weariness comes from those dreamers to dabble the lily and rose. I dream that of them, my beloved, the flame of the meteor that goes, or the flame of the blue star that lingers, hung low in the fall of the dew. Proud would we were changed to white birds on the wandering foam, I and you. I am haunted by numberless silence and many a day none sure. For time would surely forget us, and sorrow come near us no more. Soon far from the rose and the lily, and the frets of the flames would we be, where we only white birds, my beloved, buoyed out on the foam of the sea. It's good acoustics in the valleys. Right, next one. Oh, see, Daisy turned up. Hello, Daisy. She loves me singing William Butler Yeats. He wishes for the cloths of heaven. Had I the heavens embroidered cloths, and wrote with golden and silver light the blue and the dim and the dark cloths of night and light and the half-light, I would spread the cloths under your feet, but I, being poor, have only my dreams. I have spread my dreams under your feet. Tread softly, because you tread on my dreams. Okay, I love this one. This one's called Magi. The Magi. Now, as at all times I can see in the mind's eye, in their stiff painted clothes, the pale unsatisfied ones appear and disappear in the blue depth of the sky, with all their ancient faces like rain-beaten stones, and all their helms of silver hovering side by side, and all their eyes still fixed, hoping to find once more, being by Calvary's turbulence unsatisfied, the uncontrollable mystery on the bestial floor. Okay, two more. If the battery runs out before I finish these, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to donate. An Irish airman foresees his death. I know that I shall meet my fate somewhere among the clouds above. Those that I fight I do not hate, those that I guard I do not love. My country is Kiltartan cross, my countrymen Kiltartans poor. No likely end could bring them loss or leave them happier than before. No law, nor duty bade me fight, nor public men, nor cheering crowds. A lonely impulse of delight drove to this tumult in the clouds. I balanced all, brought all to mind. The years to come seemed waste of breath, a waste of breath the years behind, in balance with this life, this death. There you go. Okay, where's the second coming? My last poem will be the second coming, which is now unmarked. Second coming, the same name as the Stone Roses album, which I've actually been doing a little work on recently in my work. Second coming, where would that be? So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed Yeats. There it goes, page 294. This is like all the work he wanted to keep. Right, Days, last poem. The second coming. Turning and turning in the widening gyre, the falcon cannot hear the falconer. Things fall apart, the centre cannot hold, mere anarchy is loosed upon the world. The blood-dimmed tide is loosed, and everywhere the ceremony of innocence is drowned.